I'm gonna render this real quick. My thinking is that I'm gonna do maybe like another. I mean, that's not bad. I think it captures what a palm tree looks like, and it's just I would have rather made it maybe a little more round at the bottom, and my thinking would be that the palm tree would be a little bit more coconuts. Sounds like what you say when you swear, but you don't want to swear in front of your grandmother. Coconuts. No, I need to put coconuts in there. But yeah, the tree itself doesn't. I don't think it needs to be round, but I think that it would benefit from a less like square shape. But then again, that's kind of like a design choice. I can just say like, it's not supposed to be round because I mean, how can you make it round when it's made out of voxels? And I think from like a dead-on front view, let's click on there. I mean, like, yeah, it gets the point across. It's like definitely not very big, and then you end up losing like a lot of the personality of this thing. From the side, it doesn't look great. Not really. The tree looks fun. I actually do like the tree, and I am having fun, like kind of just like rambling while working on it. So I might do some more of that. First, what I want to do is I'm going to constrict the shape that I've got here, and as you can see, we got that. So now I'm going to hit. I think one thing I can do is hit Control A, Control C. I'm going to tab out and do a. I'm going to create like another one there, and I do think that maybe. Okay, so here's something you can do. So as you see, it's just like a repeat of the same pattern. And let me go to Control A. So you can go over here to the. I think it's this cube. It's this right here, the cross right here, like the whatever, not cross, but. Something like that, and you can just kind of go like this and make a more like angled sort of quality to this, and it gives it like a fun little like it's still it's all there, let me lower it just a little bit. Let me lower the box because as you can see, we're getting like a little overlap there on those trees. So let's do this right there. I think that might be good, and honestly, I would rather also like shrink them down. So tab back and Control A, go to scale. I'm gonna go to like point. I don't know. You're gonna lose some voxels in the process. I'm gonna go 0.8, and see. I lost a couple here. You can see that there's like some that are just like not connected to anything. But that being said, let's take a look. Let me render it real quick and see what that looks like. It's kind of it does have like an interesting quality to it. It's not exactly what I would like, and maybe that's up to me to go back and change it. But let me go. There we go. See, but now if you rotate it, you got that quality to it. So I'm gonna go back to the model and tab into draw. I'm gonna bring that down. I'm not sure like how. I do feel like palm trees tend to be a little top heavy more so than bottom heavy, in terms of. Where the leaves are, but let's see what this looks like if we render that. I think it'd be fine to like say, yeah, no, there's no reason to make more leaves. I think that's kind of fun, honestly, and the thing I could do is just make a whole other tree. And when I do that, I can make it the same way, same color scheme, and then it'll look pretty adorable. I think adorable is a good place to be. I would say that if you're using Magic of Voxel, adorable is definitely a place to be. It's a good place to be in terms of describing what you're working on. There we go, something like that, right? And I can move the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a shift grab this one right here. Here, grab you. Shift grab this. Shift grab that, and then we'll put it over here for now. And we'll render. The only thing I can think of is that the leaves are a little clustered there at the top, and that's an easy fix because we just got to go something like this. We just drop it down a little bit more. And let me see if I can select it. Right, like that. It's a little bit like it's a little hard to get a good balance there. These leaves are like a little. You can see. It's like these blocks that are missing. Let me tab into that one real quick. Don't want that. Let's go to attach. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm just gonna grab these pixels that are like not, or these voxels that are not like touching. So I'm just gonna go to the grab tool here. Sorry, wrong one. I'm gonna go to this tool. Not you. Which one do I want? Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Go to this tool. It's like a little select tool. Huh. Wise guy, eh? All right, what do you got here? Why yada? Okay, so grab the one with the little paintbrush in it. I'm just gonna grab that single Vaxel. There we go. I'm just gonna attach it. Just for gravity's sake, you know, like gravity's like, what are you doing? Like, look, I know it's a program, but like I still exist. You know, you can. There we go. So shift grab those two. Just drag them up. There we go. Something like that. I'm gonna drag it over right there. And let's see. Grab that. I do have an idea for the next one I'm gonna do. And let's see. I think that looks good though. So now there's no more like floating random voxels. Yeah, I like that. I like the way that looks. It's a little clustered. I think that's a good way to describe that at the top. So what I will do is drag that down a little bit more, just to separate them enough to where you can kind of see them individually, and they're not like just like right on top of each other. See, I think that works well. So okay, so I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna look up what a coconut and a tree looks like. I just opened up Chrome and it went right back to the last thing I watched, which was called My Octopus Teacher. It's sometimes you pick things on Netflix that you just want to fall asleep to. So that was definitely coconut tree, coconut tree. What do they look like when they're in there? So that's what a palm tree looks like. That was, not the worst thing to. I think that there are ways to find a nice happy medium in what it is that you're doing and the realism that like something like this require. So okay, so I'm gonna do that's what they look like and when they're on the ground they have that more like. So when they're in the tree, they have kind of like the yellow of like squash or a banana. But then when they're on the ground, typically I guess that means they're ripe. But they have that like hairy quality, which is great. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in on the tree and go back to the model. I'm gonna make a little spot for the coconut. The easy way to do this is to just take this object here, shrink it down to like, I don't know, I'm gonna go like 7 by 7 by 7. Or that's 70. Let's go 7 by 7 by 7. Hit that, and then I'm gonna go through here with this color selected, and I'm gonna go to ellipse. There we go. Just take that shape right there. It might be too big, and it may not even be the right color, but we can figure that out in a second. I think it might be a little too big, honestly. So that will be the next sort of like idea. So let's go. I don't know, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. There we go. And I'm gonna go back and hit ellipse. That's a little better, I think. And then the color, I think I want to change to, like I was saying, more of a yellow, like a banana yellow. Something like that's a little too bright. That's probably okay. All right, do something like that. Hit Control CV. Just gonna copy these, sort of like put them in random spots around the tree. Control CV. Here we go. Let's drop that down. I'll put it over here, I think. Cool. I think that's like probably enough. I don't know. I'm not gonna like. I'm also gonna change the material because I feel like unripe fruit tends to have a bit of a like a shinier quality to it. It's not metal, but it's gonna have like a little gleam. It's gonna be gleamy. There's very much a gleamy quality to the fruit. coconut, I guess, is a fruit. Maybe, I don't know. It's what fruit usually has, like seeds on the inside or something. That palm tree, though, I do enjoy how that turned out. I think that there is a way to carry that same kind of design idea. Here's the thing, and now that I made it that way, I don't know if I'll be able to make it that way ever again. It's just how it's always been. So let's go to Alt Color, pick this. Let's go to Emit. Let's turn the intensity down. Let's get a sense of what we're looking at here. This is kind of fun. I mean, I definitely like it in terms of its like overall presentation. The trees in there, it's got a nice quality to it. I would need to move the. I need to fix that right there, but I would also need to move the lighting up here. I think I want to put curtains in the windows though, so let's try something like that.